Don't we always love seeing celebrities get their ass handed to them? Reporter puts Billie Eilish's stolen land Grammys rant to the test at her $3 million home. Let us in, please. A cheeky reporter visited Billie Eilish's $3 million LA mansion and asked to be let in days after her stolen land comment at the Grammys, only to be met by a massive locked fence surrounding the property, video shows. Billie, let us in, please, Billie. We are here because this is stolen land. GB News reporter Ben Leo pleaded outside the pop star's home. Let's see, should we watch that video?
What a patriot, dude.
Even though he's from England, still a patriot.
Well,
You can be a patriot.
Oh, we can't. Well, the joke was he shows up, he's knocking on the gate.
Something's
she has
taking a
giant
long time
gate.
to load.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a genuine question for the panel. Who is Billie Eilish and what does she do?
She did that
She's a
song.
pop star who's on a number of SSRIs. Like her eyes are permanently like there's space at the bottom between like the eyeball and the eyelid that
So she's a singer?
is distracting. Yeah, she's a singer.
She had
She's
a
a singer.
song about 5 years ago that was like, I'm a mom.
It's a,
Remember that?
It's a great
Copyright
song.
infringement.
We're about to get
Copyright claim
copyright
right there.
struck
It
for
had a
that.
good beat.
Are you
too.
mousing or am I mousing? Okay.
She also dresses frumpy, like that's part of her shtick,
She
right?
used
She
to
was a
have,
they, them for
she used
a
to have
while,
lime
right?
green roots for a long time, and now she's gone. Anyway, her acceptance speech at the Grammys went viral. Billie Eilish raised a few eyebrows with a political statement. She claimed that there are no illegal people on stolen land, which was like she thought her mic drop moment. And she was referencing the oh-so-recent colonization of the U.S. and reminding everybody who the actual immigrants are, which is hilarious. And now she seemed to forgot that her own $3 million mansion is built on the ancestral land of the Tongva tribe. Tongva? Never heard of them.
Sounds made up.
Yeah. Are they even on TikTok? She didn't ask permission. She has allegedly never paid them a penny for the pleasure of living on their home ground. Since her statement, an LA-based law firm has offered to serve her an eviction notice as she is living on their stolen land. And here is Sinai Law Firm. For immediate release, Sinai Law Firm is offering to evict Billie Eilish from her Los Angeles home on a pro bono basis on behalf of the Tongva tribe. Sinai Law Firm is the premier eviction firm in the country. Wow, we should get them as a sponsor.
I just want to point out that California was acquired by the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. I don't speak Spanish, pardon me. For $15 million.
That's my maid's
right?
name.
So it was purchased. It wasn't stolen. Like Mexico lost it in a war.
How do you lose a whole state?
Well, I mean, they lost more than one state, but you lose by getting your butt kicked in a war.
Yeah, but they have a really big opportunity here to set precedent. I mean, for California, they can literally side with this tribe and take away her land, which is essentially what the end goal of woke is anyways, is to steal people's property.
California reparations?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, California reparations. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think, the judge will side in favor of the tribe here if it goes?
I mean, it's a California judge.
Yeah.
I could see them, taking a stand and be like, well, we should give it an opportunity to, they're going to side with the minority, right? Whoever's less white. So,
right.
I mean, look, this is like, obviously it's a show thing. Like you're going to do the eviction notice. You're trying to grab a headline for your law firm. So we all know it's not going to really turn into a court thing. But that being said, like, we got this land from Mexico. We bought it. We paid for it. It's legit. It's ours. But the thing is like the Mexican people, they're colonizers too. Like they don't speak Spanish because that was developed independently in Latin America. That comes from Spanish colonizers, also known as conquerors. Like this is the rule of conquest. You win land over time. This tribe that I never heard of, that they don't even name sports teams after, like they beat other tribes in order to get that territory before them. So this whole idea is ridiculous. Yeah. So like, Billie Eilish is an idiot for saying this, and if she wants to actually believe it, if you're going to do a land acknowledgement, give up the land. Like, that's the only, thing to do. Don't just say it as a virtue signal, but we all know nothing's going to come of this.
But wouldn't that be a great example to set for all the other celebrities?
This is what I'm saying. Like, they really have an opportunity here to set precedent, like, legally. I mean, what's her out here, then?
Say nothing forever about it and hope it just disappears, but it won't.
Just put more ice pins on your shirt. Yeah.
So the guy that went to her house obviously did not trespass. That would be what the story is all about. But if he had, and he said, how can this be illegal if it's on stolen land? No one is illegal there is no trespassing if this is stolen land. But apparently then they'd be like, no, the land wasn't stolen.
But what's
It was
her out?
purchased.
Like, what? You just ignore it. You
Move
say
on to
ignore it.
whatever the next topic
Listen,
is.
Her out is a really big fence. Like, she has a really big fence to keep all these people out of her property. So, like, when you have a really big fence, you could say hypocritical things and just hide behind your border while saying that the world should be borderless. They're just imaginary lines on paper until you enter her property rights where armed guards will swarm you and a better police response than you're going to get in worse areas of LA will immediately surge and descend upon you. Like, it's all a virtue signal. Like, it was meant for that moment on stage. There's not going to be any follow-up. If there is, she's going to do like, oh, I donated to the sad Native Americans crying over littering or whatever foundation.
Which she just started, which
Yeah.
is money laundering back to herself.
Maybe she should donate to the Tunguska tribe. That's not what they're called, are they? Tonga tribe?
Yeah,
The duck and goose
Tonga
tribe.
tribe.
Donate like $100,000
Truck
to the
tribe?
Tonka Truck tribe.
Yeah, that was Tim's take. Like, offering maybe $100,000, being like, "Hey, sorry, it's stolen land. Give him a little bit."
for
Yeah,
rent.
Go get yourself something to eat.
yeah.
Have a couple drinks on me.
Right.
But the land's mine. I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
hopefully she doesn't bury her dog in the backyard because, you know, it's going to come back to life.
That is fair.
That's like a Native American thing.
Yeah.
it's
The
pet
sign I law
cemetery.
firm also,
Pet cemetery thing.
although this was, there was a tongue-in-cheek moment, but they also reassured everybody, not only were they teasing, but using a phrase like stolen land has meaning and actual implications in the real world. Both Santa Monica and West Hollywood City council meetings, sorry, I can read. Both Santa Monica and West Hollywood City council meetings each start with land acknowledgements. I can't believe that they are sitting on stolen land. It's both empty virtue signaling and used as a weapon at the same time. It's empty because no elected official is giving the land back to the Tongva, just like Billie Eilish is not going to get evicted, nor will she give her house back.
Yeah, all they wanted was the shout out. They were like, "Hey, if you're gonna mention us, like mention our names." That was like their biggest concern.
I
was
got
the
a lot
shout
of
out.
goodwill towards the Tongva tribe right now.
Do you think the Turks, like, ever, when they're in Istanbul, like, acknowledge that it used to be Constantinople? Like, ever? Like,
Probably think
No,
about it all
good
day.
point.
Yeah, like, I
One-
hope nobody
In the
says it
song,
again.
it was.
yeah, Animaniacs. But once the capital of the Byzantine Empire is, like, now 0.2% Christian, do you think they have Turkish officials out there doing that? No, absolutely not. Every other group that isn't a majority white nation does not concern themselves with this absolute nonsense. Like, this is just white guilt trash that's meant to make people feel bad for winning. And no, I'm not going to feel bad for winning. California is ours. It's kind of being run into the ground a little bit right now. Probably can do a little bit better than Gavin Newsom. So maybe, give a little bit to the natives, her house in particular. But we're not going to feel bad. It's over. It's been decided. They fought honorably. They lost. And again, maybe not even that honorably because we don't name sports teams after them.
Right.
True.
I think the only just solution here is to feature the Tongva tribe, and here is a band.
Yes.
We should feature them at the halftime show as reparations for Billie Eilish.
Is his last name Morales?
In the member show, we should bring up like their music and just listen to it.
Oh yeah, I
as
bet it
reparations,
slaps.
yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
His
that
name's-
one.
his last
What is
name's
that, a
Morales.
recorder?
Ricarda.
That
I bet
one
they could play hot
maracas.
cross buns.
Just clapping.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no. The bigger question, do people care? No, most people don't care. But it is kind of funny to see their own ideology, falling back on themselves, like literally.
The last thing she ever expected, was someone to really call her out on it.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
they're
still
all-
don't know who she is. Like,
But
I
I
can't
mean,
name
this
one
is pretty
thing.
emblematic of the left in general. It tends to eat its
Hello,
own.
Bev.
right?
Well, I was at
as soon
Billy's-
as someone somehow falls afoul of leftist orthodoxy or somehow can be branded as a hypocrite, the left is going to do it. They eat their own all the time. I personally think that they're more organized than the right is, but you hear the left talking about how the left is usually a circular firing squad, et cetera, all the time. So I think it's poetic justice, and it's also perfectly emblematic.
You're
of how the left
you're saying
behaves.
the left is always just looking for another scalp?
You think?
Yeah.
Isn't that just cultural appropriation?
What she should do, honestly, is like do a jeans commercial and then say like, I got good jeans or whatever, and then completely go the other way.
And
No,
they should
all
be
she has
like-
to do is do her makeup and wear something actually pretty.
Yeah.
And then everyone's going to stop talking about this and be like, oh, Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Here
That's
is
what
some
happened.
footage from gbnews.com. One of the reporters is actually went and visited.
We are here because this is stolen land, Billy, and we think we should be given access to your quite lovely $3 million mansion.
I'd be scared to even be that close.
Yeah, I think think technically he's trespassing if he's on
Hello,
the
Ben
driveway.
Leo from the Late Show Live on
But he's
GB
cute
News.
British,
Do you remember
he
when
can get
Billie
away with
Eilish said this at the Grammys?
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Sabrina Carpenter, robot
Soulless
clapping.
eyes.
That's all I want to say. Sorry.
Well, Billy
we'll get to
reckons
her
there's no
later.
such thing as an illegal human because we're all on stolen land. So we're here in Billy's quite posh neighbourhood in Los Angeles. Let's go and see if she practiced what she preaches. Hopefully, if she sticks by her merits, she'll have no problem with me waltzing in, maybe making a cup of coffee or a tea. $3 million home. She's got some paddocks out
He
the
should
back
be
with
dressed
stables
in like
and
Tonga
horses.
tribe.
Hey, we can go for a
authentic
horse
garb.
ride.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's
she'd
what I
have
was
no
thinking
problem with
too.
it
Like
because
have like
she
natives
stood up on the
standing
stage at the
outside.
Grammys.
Do a full
Yeah.
Pelosi.
Tens of thousands of people
But
watching
in
the
England, you get
audience.
arrested for that. Like you would go back to England and absolutely get,
$3 million
Prison
home in
time.
LA. That isn't actually particularly extravagant.
I know. I was thinking that too. It's not a lot of money.
She's poor.
Or she has multiple homes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
That's gonna
probably.
be
All
your
stolen.
just LA base.
All on stolen land. Yeah, she's
See
gonna
how
show
many-
up at some reservation and be like, "This is mine now."
It just blows my mind. Like nothing was as good as a bunch of illegals a couple years showing up at Martha's Vineyard, and just how quickly the residents rounded all of them up,
Yep.
put them back on a bus,
And then they celebrated them as
Oh,
they got
yeah.
left and
waving
and,
like it's okay, Esmeralda,
We love
keep
you."
the cardigan.
Yeah.
Looks
and they
great
were-
on you.
Then they got together for a dinner party and patted themselves on the back.
Yeah, and these celebrities, it's never going to change because they never actually have to deal with the real world. They never actually have to deal with. I mean, of course, they all have a great view of illegals because they're skimming the crap out of their pool. They're vacuuming their house.
Well, they say it openly. They say we can't get rid of the illegals because we want our slave class. I mean, that's all this is.
Yeah,
Like-
isn't it obnoxious that like the illegals that work in her property aren't allowed to look her in the eye in their
Right.
day-to-day jobs, and
Right.
she's going to lecture us about how we treat them?
Yeah. Oh, you know they can't go anywhere near her. 100%. She's scared of their Mexican diseases or whatever.
She's
they
got
think.
4 properties there in LA, 4 houses that I
Four?
know of. Yeah.
Just in LA.
One's 3 million, one's 5 million. Hey, no shade. One's 2 million, and then one's only 800,000 value. That's her childhood home in Highland Park.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
Billy, I don't want to
Oh, she
like
bought
dox
her
your jam, but
childhood
it's legal.
home?
It's on the internet. What's that?
She bought her childhood home.
It looks like it. Yep, her Highland Park home. Weird that I can just look all this up and find it, but that's the world we live in.
That is weird.
You know, I don't hate Billy. I never did. I actually think she has some talent. She was sexually abused when she was a child, she said, which is
how
why
else
she's...
do you get into the biz?
And it apparently has
Hollywood.
strangified her. Like she's definitely, it messed her up pretty bad. It wasn't by anybody in the industry, but she's been vocal about it. So, and she's young. Like
No, that's
I'm
very
also,
sad. She's on
similarly,
drugs.
I'm not harsh, and it's not to compare Billie Eilish and Nick Fuentes, but Nick is a guy who is coming up in his late 20s saying crazy shit on the internet when he's 19. She obviously has a level of ignorance about her if she's just saying these colloquialisms without understanding
Of course.
ancient history.
What is she, like 23 or
Yeah.
something?
25, I think.
She doesn't understand any of this, like we talked about yesterday. She's repeating things that she hears people around her saying. She doesn't understand any of it. And these are talking points from 5 years ago. I mean, this is not.
You know, obviously, damage can be done by ignorant statements, but I'd give her 5-7 years. See if she's still an idiot. No offense. It's still ignorant, not an idiot. I don't think she's an idiot. I think she's been said some ignorant stuff in her 30s.
Well, it's standard like left-wing groupthink. If she were to say something different, then that would be a major problem. Like Bill Maher
Right.
was at this event and he didn't want to wear a pin, and he made a joke about how pins do nothing. But there was like a controversy
You
online
have
about
to
how,
wear the ribbon.
yeah, like they about not wearing the ribbon, and it's like he agrees with everything that they say about ICE and all that, like pretty much, like 98%. But he's like, I don't want to wear the stupid pin, like because pins don't solve anything.
Yeah.
And they mess your clothes up.
Yeah, I would have had more respect if she was dressed like a full communist and just saying we need to rip down the America and America needs to go. That would have been way, way cooler, you know.
Would
Not
it have
Ibram
been
X.
cooler?
Kenny talking.
She's doing the
point.
least. She's like,
Yeah,
oh, I have
I
to say
know.
my little talking point. I keep
Yeah.
my pin on, and then I can go back to my table and take my pills.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's just all low effort stuff, right? Like that's the minimum that you're expected to do. You get up there you for an award or what have you, and then you have to say something politically correct. But again, it is super low bar. You know, what was
Oh,
that?
that's
what
great.
happens.
I can't wait. That's Tim? Was that Tim? No.
No, that wasn't Tim. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just as the lowest effort activism you can possibly do. I mean,
Right.
maybe posting on Twitter's lower. you
Right.
know.
Yeah, fair.
But
Yeah,
it-
true.
It's
Yeah.
it's just
Threads.
just a pose, you know.
Blue sky or whatever.
I am glad she believes in the current cause, though.
Yes.
Thankfully, yeah. I mean, where would we be without Billie Eilish telling us that the whole of America is stolen and our entire country is illegitimate and we should give it back to nobody because she's not willing to give anything back.
Yeah, maybe it's because of what she said that ICE pulled out of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.